Doing. Now, I had planned to start this video yesterday. Unfortunately, one of the girls, Layla, had a temperature over the weekend, and we thought it best to go and get a test done for her. And thankfully this morning, very early this morning, yes, I was awake to the wee hours, we got the results back and it was all negative, which I knew it would be anyway, because I didn't think it was going to be COVID related, just a cold and a bit of a sore throat. But anyway, you can't be too careful, can you? So what I had planned to do yesterday was start the vlog that I'm doing now, but I had to keep all the children off school and nursery while we waited for the results, but it's all good. The idea for today is to give you a look at how I structure my day. Both myself and Lowell have been working from home since Friday the 13th of March, with all the ups and downs that's happened with lockdown and the nurseries closing, the schools closing, and it's been a real challenge to kind of get to a place where we're okay. So what I thought would be interesting is just to see how I do that. I was up quite late last night doing some planning for the channel and just a bit of journaling as well. I just started to kick off the new year with a fresh journal, so I'm going to give you an idea of why I do that and what's the focus around journaling. What else? Yeah, I've got lots of work to crush through today because obviously I've been off yesterday, lots of catching up to do with the 9 till 5, so let's see how we get on. But first, I need to go and have a shower. Baby, you've been soaking my plants while you've had a shower. Okay, there we are. So guys, I have I'm just gonna get myself something to eat quickly. I'm gonna get myself a nice little egg sandwich and just reheating my coffee from this morning. I know, don't shout at me, it's not the done thing. What I like to do is I make enough so I can have 2 cups in the morning. I have the first cup of coffee, which is the beautiful one that wakes me up and gives me all of the energy for the morning. And then I have the second cup when I get back from my run or my walk, and it's just the boost to get on with the work that needs doing. So I'm just gonna get that ready, get my sandwich ready, and then I will drop in and tell you where we're at. While I'm just waiting for the pan to heat up, I am just going to show you my workstation. Now the thing is, before we had Croy, we had a desk set up in the front room, and it was 2 monitors. It was set up with the Mac Mini, and that was what we used to have up as the working desk. And Lowell, I haven't mentioned, you may have figured from the first video, is also a photographer. So pre-COVID, pre-baby, pre-twins, that was what we used to do a lot of together, was photography shoots, events together, and we were always, you know, working on stuff. So it made sense to have the desk out. However, once we had the kids and work took over, and you know, we really threw ourselves into our work, the need for the desk in the middle of the room was just not needed. And also the girls were just using it as a climbing frame, and it was also just a reminder of what we weren't doing, I guess. So we took it down. Since then, it's been replaced now with my sewing desk, and now Lowell works between the kitchen and the front room. So I have a makeshift desk which has been put up in our closet. I say closet, our shelves. Let me show you. So here you go. So in our room, this wonderful piece of shelving Lowell put up, which houses obviously all of our sins, our clothing, and lots of other kind of crap across the top there, Christmas stuff, kids stuff, lighting, all the photography gear is put up around here. Our shoes, we've got a massive rack up here. Let me just show you what it looks like so you can see. Oh. So that's our unit. That's our life in there. That's the wardrobe. I used to have so many shoes up here, but have since narrowed it down to about 6 pairs that I frequent. It also hides the laundry stuff, obviously the laundry that I haven't had a chance to put away yet. And I'm really excited because I ordered a new laundry basket which is foldable, so I can shove it behind the oh, spit it out, girl, the fridge. Anyway, so as you can see, it's where our clothes are kept. We've got our drawers each, and also under the bed we've got clothing, but we sort of rotate, obviously, like most people, with winter and summer. So my desk is here. So this is my station, this is my base, this is where I do and where I work, and where this video is going to be shot. Okay, so that was a long mouthful. So, the start of the day. Usually around about 9:30, I log into work, and I use that time obviously just to check my emails to see what actions I have to roll in that day, who am I chasing, yada yada yada. My days are from 9:30 till about 3:15 when I have to go and get the girls, and then after that it's pretty much I'm with the kids and don't get anything really done, and then I have to catch up on the evening, which isn't really great because no one really wants to be working longer than they need to. So anyway, so that's the plan, is to do my catch-up work this morning and just plaster through as much as I can, as quickly as I can. With no children here, it just means I can focus. It's great. And then I will obviously then get myself ready to go and get the children for 3:15. And after that, I will do a little bit of filming just to show you what the afternoon is like with the kids. I'll run down in the evening up until bedtime. And then I think I might do a little bit of nighttime filming or in the evening. So what I have to do, I have to get my video out for tomorrow. It's about how to practice self-love and self-care in this busy time that we're in, especially if you're a parent, or even if you're not, you're just super busy and new to it. That video is being finessed at the moment. So I do the filming, I do the content, I come up with the ideas, I do that kind of legwork. I then export all the files onto Premiere Pro, and the workflow that I have there I probably will go into on another video later on down the line. So then what I do is just pretty much do all the rough cuts and getting the video together, putting it how I want it to be, making sure that it runs smoothly, adding the B-roll where I need it, and then Lowell comes in and does a final kind of finessing where he does the color correcting, audio, and any other kind of technical stuff that I'm not up to speed with as yet. And so as you can imagine, we're just cramming in as much as we can right now, which isn't ideal, but I was thinking last night, you know, my initial thoughts of starting my channel was, yes, of course I wanted to document lovely memories and I wanted to use it as a creative output, and that is very much the case. However, I am aware that because I don't have the privilege of having more time to do more videos, more content, I have to use as many hours in the day and in the evening as I can to still make sure that what I'm putting out is digestible. And you know, I do want to, I'm not just putting my stuff out there for it not to be seen and to not reach an audience. And so I'm aware that there's some legwork that goes into that. So last night I was up quite late till like 1 o'clock, just putting my filming schedule onto Asana and just getting the ideas out for how I want to film for the year, and theming the month, so at least then I have an idea of what I want that month to be about, whether it's a vlog or a video, or if it's a Q&A, or if it's a cooking session or whatever. What I was conscious about is, and that's why I named the channel Av & Co, is that I don't want it to be about the children. You know, I don't want it to be about so much of a family vlog, because that is not what I've envisioned for myself, in that it's about me and how I cope with all these other influences in my life, and that happens to be my family, my partner, my work. And obviously when we can start to see people and we can travel more, then obviously there'll be other aspects of it. Let's get on with work, because I've been sat here for a while and I can see the emails coming in and I can hear my teams going off as well. So yeah, let me just do a little time lapse of that. Okay? I feel a real sense of productivity this month, especially starting this year. And I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate myself, because as simple as it may seem, I have done the most in regards to my channel than I have ever anticipated or thought I could ever do. Back when I wanted to start in 2016, when I was pregnant, having my girls, I really didn't know what YouTube was about. I knew that I could go there and watch videos, but for some reason it just didn't click to me that this was a medium that I could, fall into. And while we should never compare, we know that comparison is the stealer of joy or whatever. I can't help but think about all that time when I was in my head and really concerned with what I was filming, how I came across, and actually even before that, it was more about I can't cope with being a new mother, and then trying to document my life when I'm trying to kind of come to grips with being at home with 2 babies, and then obviously work kicks in, and then before you know it, it's this pattern of stress, I guess, and me not being able to focus, and which is really bizarre, because obviously when I get to work, I'm project management and planning and tracking actions and keeping on track of what I'm working with and what I'm doing. But when it came to my own life, I felt that I really fell out of my routine. Before the children, I was getting my life into really good shape, and I really found myself to being productive. And then having the children, I just think it all fell off. It fell on the wayside. And so yeah, just taking a moment out to just say well done to myself, well done, because it's those small steps, isn't it? And I am so guilty of knowing that I can be so much better than what it is where I am now, and wanting to be in that life in the future where I see myself with all of the goals that I want to reach, and how I want to live my life, and how I want to look, and how I want my house to look, and how I want my family to be, and how I want our lives to look. And I see that all the time, and I really forget that there is a journey to it, and that is to enjoy that journey getting there. And it isn't easy, it is hard. And I guess that's it really. It's just to sort of acknowledge that the baby steps are also very important to getting to where I need to be. And it's also nice when you come out of a dark period in yourself, that you kind of can look back and just think, oh yeah, I did that, and I'm here to celebrate it and share how that experience worked. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that I'm feeling really, really good about this year, and I hope you are too. And I want us to have fun together. Who knows what that means? But anyway, enough talking. I've got work to do. Okay guys, just had my lunch and I am just settling down for the afternoon. Yeah, so I am just gonna quickly go through, excuse me, I'm chomping on an after dinner 8. Is it after dinner 8 or after 8 dinner? After dinner 8. what the fuck are they called now? After dinner mint? What are they called? After dinner 8. Anyway, who cares? I'm having some chocolate, right? So let me just see, I look a little bit blown out here. Let me just see if I can adjust. There we go. Now, I don't want to make myself feel as though I'm taking too much. I have decided to start journaling again. I've started off where I am stat. So it's about where I am in life and how I am with work, my career, finances, health-wise, spiritually, because as I mentioned in my intro, this channel is just going to be therapy for me as well, and just to kind of express myself. That's how I've started the entry, started the journal. And so when I start next year's, I will then look at where I was and then compare myself again and just see the steady progress. Essentially, that's it in a nutshell. So, time to lock and go and collect the children. Let me just go and get my shit together. Oh, floor is hideous.
Yeah, but he went into pneumonia, but you wouldn't have caught pneumonia.
Yeah, I can see. Daddy needs to put the. Daddy needs to put your seats higher because your knees are too high up. You're getting tall, so we need to take the seat up so that your legs are longer, stretch longer. It's more comfortable and easier to ride that way. I tend to down tools at this point of the day because it's really pointless me trying to sit at that table attempting to finish off any work because it usually involves the children climbing all over me having to get up to clean something that's been knocked over, or to go and get them something to eat. When the kids come home from school, is spending that time with them when they finish. Not so much to, you know, ask them about the day, hound them after all, giving them 20 questions, because we all know how that feels when we have a hard day at work and we've got someone asking us how your day went. But sometimes they just want to chill. So I let them just play games on the TV when they come in. We have a snack, obviously we've got our carrots, and they play for about an hour, and after that it's dinner time really. And so we shall, just do a little easy. Hello handsome, hello gorgeous. Alright, that'll do. So I've just excused myself from the kitchen while I quickly say my goodbyes to you all. I'm calling it a night because I really do want to concentrate on getting them ready for bed, and we're going to read some stories because the girls, because half their class are still remote learning, they usually change their reading books every Tuesday and Friday. So they haven't been doing that since we've put them back in, or since the key workers are back at school, because it's half and half. So they just do their reading at school. And so I just want to make sure that even though they're doing it at school, I still want to hear them and see how they're getting on and make sure that they are not forgetting their phonics and such. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog. I say little. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you next week. Yeah? All right. Take care.